Oh, cool. I got an A in barrel bowling. Unfortunately, the rewards don't seem that crazy. It is nice to get a pick-a-meal voucher, but you get that for participating pretty much. Some Dust of Life, and yeah, it's mostly, ooh, max potion and a couple barrel bombs, or mega barrel bombs is aight. So yeah, let's start off the video with some barrel bowling tips. So you can just pick up a barrel and throw it, and that's it. You don't have to like waste vouchers to practice. You get to practice for free, and there's arrows on the ground. So you might want to take note of this and the terrain and then use that for practice. Then you can like do some weird stuff. Also, it's not based on where your camera is, it's where your character is facing. So I've been doing is I've been going to this arrow over here. I've been facing left to where the Y part, because it looks like a Y. So the tail of the Y lines up just left of that pillar in the center. And then I toss it, and there's a good chance it just goes right down the center, or like kind of course corrects. If it hits that thing in the back, it gets crazy points. I was just a little too far off. Ooh, but that A rank got me a new pendant. Let's go. Then we'll just kind of throw something out and see how it goes. And for your first time, you get 10 vouchers. So if you're thinking, I don't even have a lot of vouchers, what's the point of playing? Well, actually, you get to practice, and you get 10 vouchers for the first time. So yeah, let's try that, even though that wasn't even close. My goodness. All right, we're gonna need a big roll. So yeah, I kind of psyched myself out, but now let's throw it a bit more to the left. Wow, and still going to drift to the right. Wait, oh, luck. Never mind, big score. It's gonna be 430, which is a B. So I think you have to break 500 to get that A. So yeah, the rewards are different even on like the higher ranks. So just kind of like pulls from a loot table. But I haven't seen anything too crazy yet. Free well done steaks are pretty nice though. So yeah, we're going big left. That's still gonna be a good roll, and maybe we hit the thing in the back and just like automatically get an A. So hopefully we just don't screw this up. Now that's a position to be in, because if I throw the same thing, there's nothing left there. So it's either I hit the cat or I lose, and it means I kind of want to throw it more to the left just to hit that patch over there. It's like, do we just really yeet it to the left? Oh yeah, we got this. GG. So yeah, just like really send it to the left. Huge score. Then we got Mega Potion, more Pitfall Traps, Mega Barrel Bomb. So that looks like most, if not all, the loot that you get for getting an A, which means it's not insane. It's just a fun game. And after seeing how barrel bowling is going on Reddit, a lot of people are just complaining, saying it's BS RNG, but it's actually fairly consistent and repeatable. So this guy claims to have the best launch position, so you have to go exactly where the images are. Also, apparently it depends on how your camera is angled for up and down, or maybe that's just more like RNG cope, I don't know. So yeah, practice, send it, get mediocre rewards. I guess one good way of testing the camera is like we kind of have our same thing, and we just have this straight up. Yeah, I don't know. Oh? Alright. Now, if you're having a lot of fun or you want to use a lot of barrel bombs in your fights, you can actually farm the vouchers a little bit, so they show up in the support ship and item trade. And Sekka has 2 right now, so Gobbletweed and Chaliceweed will be able to be traded for barrel bowling vouchers, and you get 2, and there's multiple trades. So like you can get 2 times with the Chaliceweed, and then you can get 3 one time. If the rewards were crazier, we would actually have like a new Nightflower Pollen weirdness, but it's not that crazy, and I was going to show you like exactly how to get it's Goblet Weed, but I call it Gobbletweed for some reason. So if you want Goblet Weed or Chalice Weed, you farm the Glass Algae in the Scarlet Forest, and it's also in the filter icons, so you can just kind of find it and then mark it manually. Now, ZOH SHIA is the new 8-star hunt everyone wants to farm, but how do you get your own investigation, because it seems like the thing just doesn't want to spawn? Well, it will eventually, it's just rare, but someone in the comments said, oh, as long as you're in Wyveria, and then you rest here to make it inclement, that's what you want. Yeah, so that was a lie. Maybe it's more common for inclemency. Maybe someone's just like, oh, when things are going down, that feels lore accurate, but that didn't work. So let's see how many times I have to rest and what random environment and times I can get this thing to spawn at, just so you don't feel crazy either. Ooh, a tempered Mizutsune though. You just gotta save those. That's probably how a lot of people are getting a tempered Mizutsune hunt as well while you're trying to like farm out for the ZOH SHIA. So yeah, good luck. It's just going to be RNG, and it probably explains why the cost to rest was increased to 500 guild points, which also means now you're back to farming in the Scarlet Forest. So if you need money, Area 8 camp under the waterfall, that's where you do some net fishing, you can sell the scales for tons of money, and if you need guild points, same thing. They did nerf it a little bit because the fish run away now, but it's mostly just to kind of break even on resets while you're trying to check for the other hunts and you're trying to get a ZOH SHIA. No. Bro, I feel like it was worth the 50-minute wait to get the ZOH SHIA. And just to make sure I'm not going crazy, let's go to Reddit to see how people are getting their ZOH SHIA investigations. I thought inclemency would be better, so I set it, and it immediately appeared. After trying several times and different hours, I had poor luck. Likely possible, but fallow evening. Guaranteed with 3 resets every time. Thanks for the suggestion. This is what we call confirmation bias. Are you doing it at ruins or any location? Not having luck with either suggestion so far. So, yep, you just gotta keep resetting till you can see it. It does work like Jin Dahad, so if it's there, it just appears on the world map. Now, what about when you finally get it? You don't want to be failing the investigation, so for anyone who doesn't know, because I've had 5 SOS fail on me so far, and I'm the only one not dying to the flame nuke, pick up a Worm's Bane, load it into your launcher, and then when the big crystals form, they act like catalysts for the attack, not cover. So shoot one, and then stay in that cone. So pretty much like the area that you clear up by shooting it is the safe spot. Alternatively, you just run to the opposite side of the arena and you just hug the wall. That's what I did in my guide, but if you're a mechanics enjoyer, that's how it's supposed to be done for those of you who don't know. I didn't know, I just ran away with other people. Yeah, let's say, skill issue check right here. Let's get going. Good time for sharpening. Yeah, good time to just kind of chill it out. Same for the lightning in the later phase. It chains the lightning between the ice things, so destroy them with Thunder Cyst, Worm's Bane, or whatever you have. I just tank it. This is now we're in bad times. On that phase change, probably just a good idea to run. Also, more tech. If you're in focus mode with your weapon out, you can click L3 and that fires your slinger. So elemental slinger pods on the Wilk crystals will explode them for extra damage. I just tank it. So there we go, new farming tech with the Monster Hunter Wilds update. We got barrel bowling as well as the ZOH SHIA refight. If anyone's struggling with that, hope this video helps. Like, comment, subscribe, any cool other tips and discoveries that you have from the update, and maybe it makes in the video or something. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.